And now, ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to stand to welcome the graduating class of 2015. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the presentations of the colors by our very own Marine Corps JROTC. The national anthem this evening is being performed by the Rio Grande Choir. Gentlemen, please remove your caps and remain standing until the colors have left the floor. Gentlemen, you may now put your caps back on. And the class of 2015, you may be seated.
Welcome, guests and graduates. I am your senior class president, Nicole Derete, and it is my pleasure to introduce you, our platform guests. Associate Superintendent, High School Education, Todd Resch. Associate Superintendent, Middle School Education, Katrina Sandoval. Executive Director, Student, Family, and Community Sports Division, Dr. Christine Murr. APS Board of Education member, Peggy Mueller-Aragon. APS Board of Education Vice President, Dr. Annalie Maestas. Principal Amanda DeBell. Assistant Principals, Margaret Lucero. Pedro Vallejo, Tilly Tierney, 9th grade Dean of Students, Beth Rivera Russell, Joseph Lovato, Valedictorian Julieta Carrillo, Salutatorian Jacob Salazar, Student Body President Brittany Perea, Student Body Vice President Sarah Quintana, Senior Class Vice President Guadalupe Tarin, Student Body Les Milagros Fuentes, Student Body Co-Vice President-elect Carolyn Giron and Patricia Ruiz Alderete. Thank you for being here, and now I have the pleasure of introducing our bilingual seal recipient, Sylvia Barella, who will tell us the importance of being bilingual.
Good evening. I would first like to thank everyone for coming to the graduation of Class 2015. This year has been one of the most stressful years, but we have accomplished a great deal. We also worked very hard to pass all our tests, our classes, and many of us for the bilingual seal. Receiving the bilingual seal has been one of my many accomplishments this year. To me, being bilingual is very special. You have two different cultures and the ability to communicate, think, and learn in different ways. Receiving the bilingual seal has been an honor, and I know it will open many doors to our careers. It will give us the opportunity to communicate with those who do not speak English, especially because here in New Mexico, there is a large number of people who do not speak English. There will be many opportunities for jobs that need people whom are bilingual. I was fortunate to learn English and Spanish as a child, but although my first language was Spanish, I began to forget it when I entered elementary school, for all they taught me was English. I then began to take a few Spanish classes in middle school and a lot more in high school, and after lots of work and dedication, I have become fluent in both languages. One of my favorite movies, Selena, said something that I have known to be true. Being bilingual means we have to be more Mexican than the Mexicans and more American than the Americans, and it's exhausting. I experienced this throughout my life. I was working twice as hard to learn in English while learning the same in Spanish, and I can tell you it is truly exhausting. Even though a few of us were close to not receiving the bilingual seal, we fought for what we wanted, and now we stand before you honored to have received it. We owe this to all the bilingual teachers, especially Mr. Carter, who encouraged us to get the bilingual seal, our principal and staff, and also Rio Grande High School that offers the bilingual seal program. I hope in the future that the bilingual program continues and more students graduate with the bilingual seal. And don't forget, whatever you strive for in this life, it is possible. Thank you. Buenas tardes. Muchas gracias a todos por venir a la graduación de 2015. Este año ha sido el año más estresante, pero hemos logrado mucho. Hemos trabajado duro para pasar nuestras clases, los exámenes, y muchos de nosotros hemos trabajado duro para recibir el sello bilingüe. Uno de mis más grandes logros ha sido recibir el sello bilingüe. Ser bilingüe es muy especial. Uno tiene la suerte de tener dos culturas y el poder de comunicar, pensar y aprender en diferentes maneras. Es un honor recibir el sello bilingüe. Sé que va a abrir muchas puertas a nuestras carreras. Nos dará la oportunidad de comunicar con aquellos que no hablan inglés, sobre todo porque en Nuevo México hay un gran número de personas que no hablan inglés. También nos dará la oportunidad de encontrar trabajo que necesitan a personas bilingües. Yo tuve la suerte de aprender los dos idiomas de niña. Aunque mi primer idioma fue el español, lo empecé a olvidar porque en la escuela primaria solo me enseñaban inglés. Después de todo, empecé a tomar algunas clases de español en la escuela secundaria y muchos más en la escuela preparatoria. He vuelto con fluidez en ambos idiomas. Una de mis películas favoritas, Selena, me ha enseñado algo que yo he aprendido a ser cierto. Para ser bilingüe, uno tiene que ser más mexicano que los mexicanos y más americanos que los americanos. Y es agotante. Yo comprobé esto cuando aprendí algo en inglés, igual lo tenía que aprender en español. Estaba trabajando doble y la verdad sí es agotante. Aunque llegó un punto en que pocos de nosotros íbamos a recibir el sello bilingüe, peleamos por lo que queríamos y logramos recibirlo. Todos nuestros logros lo debemos a los maestros que nos alentó a recibir el sello bilingüe, especialmente señor Carter, a los directores y a nuestra escuela que ofrece el sello bilingüe. Espero que continúe el programa del sello bilingüe y que muchos más estudiantes se gradúen con el sello. Y no olviden, todo lo que se propongan en esta vida, sí se puede. Gracias.
Now please welcome our salutatorian, Jacob Salazar.
You guys are horrible, worthless. You'll never make it in life. Oh, wait. I'm sorry, guys. This isn't my speech. I guess West Mesa must have left it here by accident. I may not be the most qualified person to stand up here and speak to you today. I mean, look at Chad. He has so many things around his neck, he's going to have to go see a chiropractor tomorrow morning. I wish we all had his work ethic. I'll do my best to keep you entertained, though. When I first came to Rio, I knew one person in the entire school, my mom. I ate lunch with her in her classroom the first week of freshman year. I was an outsider coming to the South Valley, but I was embraced by the people I am now happy to call my friends. I am ecstatic to say that the past 4 years have been incredible, and I can only give credit to the South Valley community, which has always supported the greatest high school in the state of New Mexico, Rio Grande High School. Or, like Coach Pino says, Rio Grande High School. There may not be as many graduates as we originally hoped, whether they did not qualify academically, could not be with us today, or, God forbid, transferred to Atrisco. However, I speak for the entire graduating class of 2015. We are one big family and would not want to celebrate our achievements with anyone else. We have been through a lot together, from fights on the football field to 12-page finals in the most stressful class any of us have ever taken. Thanks, Miss Lockhart. But we persevered and pushed through it. Right now, I'm looking at our future teachers, lawyers, doctors, and drug dealers. Don't get ahead of me, the legal kind, after they get a pharmacy degree. It's going to be pretty cool when I walk into my doctor's office and I see one of my closest friends, Jalen Ned, or at that time, Dr. Jalen Ned, sitting there. I should probably be a little scared too. Just kidding, bro. Life after high school is going to give us a 12-page final. And just like we did in high school, we will persevere and push through it. Although high school was an unforgettable experience, we don't want it to be the best 4 years of our life. That is cruel and unusual punishment, which is protected by the 8th Amendment. Thanks, Mr. Cornegay. Not only do we need to work hard and achieve success, we need to have fun while doing it. Life isn't worth living if you're not having fun and having a good time. But have fun and stay out of trouble. As the best teacher at Rio, my mom, no offense to the rest of your world-class proctors, once said, do what you like and like what you do. Thank you, and good luck in the future, my fellow Ravens.
Now I'm proud to introduce our valedictorian, Julieta Carrillo.
Good evening, everyone. Buenas tardes a todos. A few cliches you will hear during graduation speeches are, "We made it," "Our generation will change the world," "Once a raven, always a raven." Although the cliches are limitless, there is one that I do believe to be true. They say you will always remember your senior year. Maybe you won't remember it because of your last homecoming game or prom, but I do believe that you will always remember senior year for a reason. My reason is the night of September 14th, 2014. My mother received a phone call from my cousin, who told her that my grandfather had a heart attack and was being revived by the EMTs. Before hanging up, my cousin assured my mother that she would call back as quickly as possible to inform my mother of my grandfather's status. After that call, I will never forget the few precious moments that followed. They were moments of hope, of faith. In those moments, I was hopeful that my grandfather would pull through. I had faith that I would not have to remember the last words he told me and the last encounter I had with him. In that particular moment, there was a chance, however small, that I would see my grandfather alive again. I recall being in the kitchen when my mother talked on the phone, and her cries are forever engraved in my mind. Cries that symbolize the death of my beloved grandfather. Despite this tragic loss and the toll it took on my family, my grandfather's death taught me two critical lessons. Firstly, I learned to embrace those moments, precious moments of hope and faith and courage, those sacred moments of trust before the worst has come and madness has ensued. My message to you, class of 2015, is to live in those moments. I want you all to welcome those precious moments when your spirit has not yet crumbled and your faith remains unwavering. Appreciate those moments of fearlessness and indulge in them, because life has a tendency of breaking us down incessantly. Life is a risk in itself, so capture those moments and breathe life to them before they disappear before your eyes. Secondly, my grandfather's death also taught me the significance of taking on the role of a soldier as you face endless battles. Someone once told me that life can be like a football game. If you are a football player and your team beats one of the best football teams in the state after a tough game, you will relish in the victory that your team worked hard to achieve. However, if your team wins due to a forfeit, the feel of the victory will not be as enjoyable. This applies to life. If you have an easy life with no battles, you will fail to recognize the blessings that come your way, which are only thoroughly appreciated when you are forced to endure hardship after hardship. Devastating events make us stronger. They teach us to savor the greatness that comes our way and to remain hopeful when terrible happenings occur. Be hopeful. Class of 2015, you must take advantage of every moment of hope, of faith, of inspiration, of joy, of ambition, of wisdom, of anything other than tragedy and grief. Maybe our generation won't change the world. Maybe our class won't find the cure to cancer or end world hunger. But as long as there are a few of these precious moments, then there is hope. Hope to not just recognize yourself as a raven, but as doctors, lawyers, engineers, teachers, or whatever it is you aspire to become. Have hope in both yourself and humanity, endless hope, because life is too short for so much sorrow and there are too many precious moments to be wasted. Thank you, class of 2015. I would also like to thank the faculty and all of my teachers for their devotion to making Rio Grande High School a place of success. I would like to thank Keith Cornegay, Michael Garcia, Tim Torres, Dolores Salazar, Michelle Lockhart, and Regina Turner for encouraging me to pursue my dreams and believing in me more than words can describe. I would like to thank Mikey for his empathy. I would like to thank my family for countless nights of support and study sessions and for being the light in my darkness. I would like to thank my squad for the laughter, the uplifting moments, and for giving me a sense of belonging. Lastly, I would like to thank my grandfather, who I know is looking down at me, for his unceasing lessons. Thank you, and congratulations to you all. Gracias y felicidades a todos.
And now the Rio Grande Corps will perform Time by Imagine Dragons. We now have a special message from one of our fellow graduates. Please welcome Erin Davis.
Class of 2015, the day is finally here. The day we can officially say we made it. The day we can take full grasp of our dreams and fulfill it. We made it, and I could say it 100 more times. All of our hard work and dedication has paid off, and here we are. Here we are, ready to take on the world like we took on high school, full throttle. This is for those of you that have worked hard and studied and turned in all of your assignments and surpassed every requirement tossed your way. This is also for those who worked hard in all-nighters and late-night cups of coffee just to get that grade. This is for those that never gave up no matter the distance. This is for us. My fellow students, we are among the 70% of New Mexico students graduating, and wow, doesn't that sound awesome? But we have many more to acknowledge in our success than just us. The dedication of our family, friends, and faculty helped us push on throughout the years. We thank you all, well, except those who didn't give us graduation money. But to those who did, we thank you for that too. Now us students are on our own. Just think, parents, we're going to be gone in a few months, and you can finally do what you want with our soon-to-be empty rooms. Turn it into a home office. And teachers, aren't you just joyous to have this load of seniors off your back? Yeah, we'll miss you too. And have fun with next year's seniors. Lastly, our friends. Thanks for stealing my pencils and distracting me in class, but most importantly, thanks for all the memories. Thank you for lending your shoulder when I was down, and thank you for making these 4 years worth the while. High school has shaped us into who we are, and dedication has shaped us into who we want to be. Who is it that we want to be? Steve Jobs once said, your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. Be yourself and live for yourself, class of 2015. I am excited. I'm excited for us all. Every single one of you have worked and worked and worked, and now here's our reward. Our reward is our future. Take this reward and go be that doctor you always knew you could be, or that artist you forever dreamed of, or that athlete you dedicated yourself to. Or maybe we don't have it figured out yet. Whatever it is, take this hard work and invest in it. Invest in the future. The future is yours, class of 2015. Own it.
Thank you, Erin. Well, graduates, here you are. Graduation could not have come fast enough for some of you. And others of you are wishing that you could do all 4 years over again. Wherever it is that you are, it is okay. I hope that you have gotten what you needed out of high school. And today, as you graduate, we are all here to celebrate with you. And I am here to say that you are all gonna be okay. Whether you are going to continue with school at a college or a university, if you are going to join the world of work, if you are considering a branch of the military, or maybe, and I know this is true, some of you are gonna sleep for a few days and then you'll decide. Everything is okay. You need to be where you are now, you need to dream, and then you need to move forward. Enjoy this day, enjoy your graduation. You have worked hard to get here, and time flies. Before you know it, you will be trying to remember who is your right partner and who was your left partner. So enjoy this, dream big, and then move. I found a little poem for you tonight that I would like to share with you. It is by Langston Hughes, and it is called Dreams. Hold fast to your dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken-winged bird that cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams, for when dreams go, life is a barren field, frozen with snow. And now, it is time for me to let our board member, Dr. Annalie Maestas, and our distinguished guests know that I would like to present the class from Rio Grande High School 2015. These students have met all of the graduation requirements as set forth by the Albuquerque Public Schools Board of Education, along with the New Mexico Public Education Department. And so to you, I present the class of 2015.
Thank you. I would also like to introduce another board member that is here with us to celebrate this special occasion, Board Member Barbara Peterson. And I would also like to agree with Julieta that once a Raven, always a Raven, class of 1970. Por parte de la mesa directiva de las escuelas públicas de Albuquerque, tengo el honor de aceptar la clase de 2015. On behalf of the APS Board of Education, we are honored to accept the graduates from Rio Grande High School 2015. Congratulations, go Ravens!
Okay, graduates.
Oh no, I'm scared.
Amber Crystal Abeta.
Elaine Caroline Abeta. Jennifer Ruiz Aguayo. Michelle Aguilar. Jennifer Alcala. Beatriz Magali Alderete. Ricardo Altamareno. Jacqueline Anaya. Juan Andrade Lopez. Monica Aragon. Juan Arcila. Carmen Armendariz. Blanca Armenta. Angel Diane Baca. Denise Beth Baca. John Banda. Juliana Marie Barella. Sylvia Barella. Yasmin Batriz. Fidel Bailon. Alondra Chavira. Jesus Beltran Salcido. Lisbeth Beltran Tadeo. Jonathan Joseph Bernal. Brianna Betancourt. Jacqueline Bravo. Sarah M. Bravo. Jordan C. Brooks.
Robin Lee Butts. Johanna Cadena Perez. Alondra Calderon Nunez. Orlando Calderon. Danielle Campbell Romero. Sarah Campos. Guadalupe Cano. Brenda Carete. Hayen Cepeda. Eduard Cervantes. Regina Charleston. Edgar Chavez. Alexander Chavez. Brianna Nicole Chavez. Dominique Chavez. Carla Chavez. Matthew J. Chavez. Sheldon Chavez. Veronica Chavez. Hernan Conchas. Perla Jacqueline Cordero Andazola. Elisa Cordova. Esmeralda Cordova. Jordan Coriz. Ruben Cruz. Aaron Davis. Robert J. Davis. Rafael de la Rosa.
Cassandra R. Delgado. Isabel A. Dimas. Pedro Dominguez Vasquez. Angel Dominguez. Sunny C. Dominguez. Carlos Donado Camarena. Pablo D. Dorte. Idali Elizalde. Madeline Enriquez. Osvaldo Escaeda. Vanessa Escarcega Boulevard. Orlando Montelengo. Samantha A. Espinosa. Alejandro Estrada. Harmony Christine Farrow. Ana Karen Fernandez. Marcos P. Flores. Sabrina Lynn Flores. Selena Lee Gabaldon. Gabrielle Courtney Gallegos. Lluvia Garcia Estrada. Santos Garcia III. Andrew Antonio Garcia. Charles A. Garcia. Martin Benino Garcia. Jason Gonzalez. Edgar Ivan Gonzalez Rojo. Abraham Gonzalez.
Irvine Noé Gonzalez. Pedro Granillo. Daniela Griego. Ruben Griego. Janessa Guerrero. Jose A. Guerrero. Itzel Guillen Vasquez. Jose Toby Gutierrez III. Alejandro Gutierrez. Martin Guzman. Michael Haverstick. Adon Hernandez Mendoza. Diana Hernandez. Denise Hernandez. Jason Eduardo Hernandez. Anthony Michael Hernandez. Sabrina Sarah Hernandez. Samantha Hernandez. Nala Ismael. Matthew E. James. Yilda Jaquez. Isaac Huarquegui. Angelica Jimenez. Chad M. Gerardo.
Brian A. Lascano. Jesus Lorea Alexander. Christopher Frank Lopez. Gerald Lopez. Cruzita Julie Lopez. Jennifer Lopez. Miguel A. Lopez. Cristiana D. Lovato. Chanel Lucero. Christopher James Lucero. Monica N. Lucchetti. Delilah R. Lueras. Leslie Lujan. Adrian J. Mancha. Alondra Anchondo Marquez. Alferez M. Marquez. Rosa S. Marquez. Yamaira Marufo. Daniel D. Martin. Beatriz Martinez. Diego A. Martinez. Joshua A. Mauricio. Jonathan A. McCann Jr.
Johnny M. Mejia. Crystal Mendez. John Mendoza. Ulysses Mendoza. Julian S. Minner. Gabriel Miramontes. Jesus E. Miranda. Matthew Mondragon. Mariah Montoya. Faith Morales. Edith Morales. Ruben Moreno. Sochil K. Moreno Perez. Daisy Munoz. Jalen Ned. Jacqueline Negrete. Adriana Nieto. Victoria Nafchisi. Alfonso Nunez Jr. Jonathan Nunez Calderon. Adelia Nunez. Vanessa Nunez. Eloisa Ogin. Vanya Olivas. Maria Ortega. Yulisa Ortega. Elisha Ortiz. John Padilla Jr. Mariah Padilla.
Robert C. Padilla. Victoria Jasmine Paez. Lucy Pardo. Tadeo Escar Perez. Kenda Pina. Nayeli Portillo. Ismael Quintana Jr. Marisol Quintana. Ana Jessica Quiroz. Diana Reyes. Agustín Reynoso. Jessica Guadalupe Rios Ochoa. Ismael Alejandro Rivera II. Daniel A. Rodriguez. Charles Romero. Sarah E. Romero. Adam M. Roybal. Marissa N. Saavedra. Tony J. Size. Naomi M. Salas. Oscar Salas. Brenda Salazar. Ariana M. Sanchez. Jonathan M. Sanchez. Kenneth James Sanchez. Roman M. Sanchez. Victoria Sanchez. Ariana C. Santillanes. Bianca A. Saceda. Slow down.
Santiago Sauceda. Daniel W. Smith. Lonnie Metzli Soto Lopez. Alexis Soto. Rosana Suarez. Alexis F. Tafoya. Jasmine Christine Tafoya. Joshua Tafoya. Jocelyn Taylor. Matthew Taylor. Alondra Tena. Omar Tena. Nicholas L. Tilton. Nijoni Tom. Rodrigo Torres Rodriguez. Brianne Torres. Carmelina Torres. Laura Torres. Margaret P. Torres. Sivana M. Torres.
Alicia D. Torres. Just this one. Selena Gerardo. Destiny Ann Valdez. Annabelle Teresa Varela. Eric Anthony Varela. Bianca Vargas Garcia. Gerardo Vargas. Adriana Vasquez Dominguez. Higinio Velázquez Franco. Erika Velázquez. Michaela Jessica Visarga. Caitlin Irene Williams. Devin Wolfel. Julia Alejandra Zarate. Guadalupe Taran Hernandez. Nicole Andrea Alderete. Sarah Elizabeth Quintana. Brittany Parea. Julieta Carrillo. Jacob J. Salazar. Could we take these?
Seniors, please stand. Are you guys ready? As a sign of our high school years coming to an end, will you please join us in moving your tassel from the right to the left? Congratulations, seniors!